All right, guys, welcome back to Never Made Weight. Today we got the Reaper, Sedriques Dumas. Sedriques, how you feeling? What's popping, man?
I'm feeling good, man. How about you, man? I'm just enjoying this Friday, as they say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel good. I feel good. Happy belated birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm
I
30
rolled up.
now.
I rolled up for this one. I know you're with the program.
That's hey, good man, good man.
It,
You got to.
I saw in another interview you said you smoke an ounce a day. Is that true?
Yes. When when I'm like not like this camp, I cut down a lot on the smoking because I want to knock Zach Reese out in the first or second round. Because everybody know I can go the distance. We seen that's been proven time and time after, but now I am for to show my old attributes of no, but get you going in the first. We ain't about to keep playing this game no more.
Yeah.
So
You got September 13th in San Antonio, the second annual Noche event. What does
oh
that
yeah,
mean to
man.
you?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you cause like I don't really know too much about, the Noche, but from what people told me, it's the Mexican Independence Week. If I'm not, if I'm wrong, anybody correct me on, what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fuck with nobody cultures and stuff like that. But just knowing to be able to fight for something like that, you know what I'm saying? It just shows like, the UFC's behind me. Everything that's been going on, they're still right behind me, supporting me to get me on the big cars and, showcase what I can do.
And
So
that's amazing. That's amazing because I went to International Fight Week. I know your fight got canceled for the worst reason. I know probably that was killing you inside. And tell me, have you had a burning sensation to get back into Octagon because of that?
bro, I'm be real with you, man. I had a burning sensation before all of it. This just added more fuel to my fire because of one reason. It was a wake up call. You know what I'm saying? It was that wake up call fuel that I needed. I sat down, I told everybody, like, look, if I get out the situation, I move the right way, start moving swiftly, you know what I'm saying? Start moving as a professional. Like, yeah, I still smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Everybody does, who cares? But I haven't been on camera anymore. It's really for real smoking unless I do a podcast or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But instead of just basically like putting it out there and stuff, no, you know what I'm saying? I got a representation. I got to represent myself, especially presenting myself to people nowadays. So podcasts and stuff like that, yeah, you'll see me smoke all day, and if I do smoke on camera, on live, that's me rewarding myself instead of making it seem like, hey, y'all, everybody smoke, smoke, smoke. Everybody know weed like legally is going to be, recreation for all states within the past, years to come. So it's not really nothing, to be, oh, he's doing this, but it's the image and the professionalism that I'm trying to give off more to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure the UFC support, you appreciate that. I mean, just the way you said it, it was obvious that you really appreciate the support because in the recent turmoil, the record came out. You went to jail. I'm sure you've seen a lot of backlash from fans online. A lot of people have opinions about you. They don't know you, but because of an article they read, they have opinions of you. And how much of you is trying to prove them wrong? How much of you doesn't care and just trying to move on?
9% of me not caring. I give them 1% of caring because it is an image, it is a rep. It does stop, endorsing the deals, sponsorship deals. It does stop this if people feed into it. You know what I mean? But there's always a good and a bad outcome of everything. And like I told people, if I was out here doing the stuff that they say I'm doing, bro, especially this accusation that just happened, I wouldn't be out. They wouldn't give nobody no bond. They would have been said, oh yeah, your ass is grass. You know what I mean? So there's more to the eye than what people think it is and everything else. So I just tell everybody, leave it in God's hands. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing about it. I can just only do and fix and participate in the stuff that I can control as of right now.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, nah, bro. My main thing right now is fighting, getting this dub back. Because like I told everybody, that last fight, man, I wasn't in it. Be real with you, man. I buried my paws, bro. I lost my house when I fought back in Abu Dhabi.
Sorry to hear
Um,
that, brother.
hey man, it's okay. Appreciate it, man. But like I tell people, man, like I still try to go out and fight. Like, bro, my main focus was like, and I hate to say it like it, was like, I'm not gonna bag out on a man from signing the contract and fighting. I'm not gonna pull off with no fake injuries. I'm not about to do none of that. You know what I mean? Um, I literally fought. I wasn't in my right mind. Only thing was on my mind was getting my pop's head. So, you know what I mean? That was it. That was it because I knew how much money it cost. I knew how much my pops meant to me. So I wanted him to get the best of the best. I didn't care how much it cost. And losing that person, that was kind of like the person I can say I looked up to and that I had a lot of stuff to show him that, hey, pops, there's more shit out there, cuz, and you did your thing. You had to drop out of school at the age of at the 7th or 6th grade, I think it was. So he didn't really get to experience life because he had to take care of his family. You know what I mean? So I respect that to the top most. So listening to him and trying to do the right things and stuff. I told everybody, man, it just felt like I lost my best motherfucking friend that showed me how to be smart, how to move in the game, how to actually be an actual man when you start moving up, in age. You know what I'm saying? So when I
Yeah,
lost that man, bro, you feel what I'm saying? It was more so like I didn't have structure. So I was just, you know what I mean? Just out
yeah.
of it.
And
So
and
that was
and obviously, like, nothing can fix grief, right? Nothing can fix nothing can fix losing somebody. It's just the time that passes by helps you deal with it a little bit better as you go.
that part right there, my friend. And that's where I was at with everything. It was more of the, oh man, I need to relax. Like I know I can fight. I knew I can fight, but I just need to relax. It was more so like I'm putting so much shit on my back that I can't even care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I did that, bro, like it fucked me. Cause I thought, okay, man, I dealt with so much stuff. I can keep all this stuff on my plate. I
Yeah.
ain't trying to scrape nothing off and save it for later, and I ain't trying to do none of that.
Yeah.
I just tried to kept going, 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 going. And man,
I
that's what kind of fucked me up.
I feel like when somebody is in the public image, anybody, right? And any piece of information comes out on them, it gives people something to cling to claim that they know this person. To feel not claim, right? But to feel like they know this person. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
it makes
interacting
sense.
with him.
Sorry?
Like they're interacting with that person. Like they're one with that person.
Exactly. Exactly. And I feel like you're very misunderstood. One thing that's not misunderstood about you though is that when you're in the octagon, it's fun to watch, brother. That's one thing that I'll tell you probably will get you the farthest in this game, you know. And so based on that, like, how important is that to you to be fun in the octagon, right? Because you want to win. Most importantly, you want to go in there and you don't want to get hurt, but you want to win. So where does putting on a good show rank there?
So like, so thank you for saying that. And thank you. Um, but bro, the main thing, if that's what people's looking for, people's not looking for something's boring. People are looking for excitement, even if it's good or bad. Even if that person does have an image outside the ring that people don't really know about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's more so like when I step in that ring, that image that goes away for like those 15 minutes. That fighter, that professionalism, that athlete comes into play, and people want to see that. And like that's why I tell people, if I can separate the personal from the business, I will be a perfect machine. And that is what I'm doing now. Slowly getting away from everything. You know what I'm saying? Some things I can't handle and can, fix or handle at the time as of right now. So that's on the back burner. But things I can do is like hanging out with wrong people, you know, wrong spouse. family member, you know what I'm saying? Just cutting that off and just focus on training. Every day, focus on training. Even when you got something going on, focus on training. Because at the end, when you fight, or whatever sport you do, or whatever, career path you're taking, it's gonna be a cool breeze at the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I gotta put my mindset in every day. I'll forget in a heartbeat. No cap. No cap. But once I put myself back in that mind frame, it's like, okay, bet, let's go. Let's go at it. Let's go at it. We got this. We got this. Fuck everything else. We lost so many times, bro. I literally have been fighting the UFC for about 3 years now, bro. And when I say I am not happy with certain things I haven't accomplished yet, I had the fun. I had the designer. I did everything that I said I was on to tap and get. Now I'm out that chapter. Now I want to invest. Now I want to get these 50K bonus checks and invest and have my money saved up. Now I want to buy the cars and do whatever I want to do now. Cause bro, I'm 30 now. I told everybody by the age of 36, I'll retire, I'll have the belt, and I promise you, I will have more knockouts than Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson at light heavyweight to prove to everybody I have that dog, I have that knockout power, I have that in.
I love to hear that, bro. That's a great goal to set for yourself. Um, I was watching an interview with Anderson Silva. Andre Ward was interviewing him, and Anderson Silva said basically like his inner circle and the slightly outside circle is the one that protects him from everything else. You know, so I know that it's probably not the easiest thing to stay out of trouble, just because it's the people you surround yourself with, and a lot of people that are close to you, and all in this life we can barely control ourselves. This is what I
Mhm.
always say. In this life we can barely control ourselves. There's no way you control anybody else, outside of you.
And that's facts. That's real. Because sorry, I had to charge up the phone real
You're good,
quick.
brother.
But that's real, bro, because people don't realize, bro, if life was easy, everybody would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Life ain't easy, bro. I wish. I fucking wish, man. Because if it
yeah.
was easy, bro, everybody be millionaires, bro. Everybody be at the top, bro. Everybody be getting it. You know what I mean? Everybody be making some type of wave.
But brother, you're very marketable. You're people like to watch you fight. They already know your name. There's a lot of controversy surrounding you anyway. I see you getting good finishes in the future. I see you making a shitload of money, I think that's in the
Bro, I'm be
cards.
real with you. The
Yeah.
main part about the money is that I'm gonna get all the homeless people out the way. I got a business and everything established at a house, and I can create my house and my land how I want to. Make sure my family's straight. You know what I'm saying? Mom, kids, if I do get married in the future or whatever, make sure all those are straight and keep it rocky and woo.
Yeah.
That's it.
The overall happiness and giving back to the community, basically.
Yep.
Well, how would you help
Because
the
why not?
homeless?
So how when I help the homeless,
Yeah.
so like we already got this big problem right now that homeless people don't want to work, they don't care to work. But at the same time, we're still treating them like rats. You know what I'm saying? Like if we can get you know, how can I say this without saying it fucked up? If we can make a alligator Alcatraz for immigration people and all this other shit and be using the government money and all of these funds of state, state taxes, like property tax, all type of bullshit. I can't even really say it too much, but we're taxpayers. If we were you,
Yeah.
if we're working and paying and doing all this shit, right? Just to get some immigration people out the way, and they're using money that we work hard for, whatever. Why can't y'all not do something to help these stupid homeless motherfuckers put them on the island since they feel like they don't want to work? But we'll go out and put people that's like in immigration that these people are here illegally. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ones that are here illegally, yo, especially they fucking up. Even the Haitians, oh, especially they fucking up. Yeah, take their ass back. You know what I'm saying? Take their ass back. But the ones that are still there, working and helping people make their business stay afloat type ordeal because all of them are family, they stay cooped up together, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep them. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
they trying to work. They ain't fucking up nobody. Now, if they get behind that wheel and kill somebody, same thing with us. All right, take their ass to jail, deport their ass,
Yeah.
whatever. Do what you need to do. But if we can take out the time to do shit like that, I feel like y'all should have the time to do something with homeless people. These motherfuckers just all on drugs and shit 24/7. These motherfuckers that y'all taking back ain't on no damn drugs. Well, of course they, everybody on
Yeah.
drugs. I
Yeah.
hate to say everybody on drugs. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, now what do you want? Like, you feel me? Like, what do you want to
Yeah.
do? Well, it's kind
I
of
mean,
like
I'm
you choose,
if you like started some kind of like homeless housing project, you would even be able to get like grants from the government and stuff for that too, you know?
yeah,
And of course, a write off for yourself. I see you making good money, bro. People give a shit about you. People want to see what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Uh,
yeah.
but
And
but so
I fuck with that, bro.
but let me ask you this: how important is it to you in your heart? You just setting a good example for the next generation in your neighborhood, in your family, wherever.
Bro, can't count. This me being real. I'm not trying to set no example for no kids, but teenagers, young adults. I'm not trying to set no example for any adults either. The only thing I'm trying to accept, is showcase is that fuck what everybody say, bro. You never know what your future can do and hold. Like, I hate to say it. These young kids think, you know what I'm saying, shooting up the school, robbing, they think, oh, this is good because of the music they listen to, or the clothes, or like how they trying to act and certain type of people and all this and stuff. All right, bad, boom. Now we got the teenagers think that they adults now. Oh, I can be out all time of the night. No, the fuck you can't get your ass back in this house. What the fuck you think this shit is? It's like a person gonna do what they want to do until they finally realize, like, oh shit, nigga, I got to tighten up for real. You get some of these people like kids, like I hate to say it, bro. You get like these little kids like Kai Cena, like these streamer kids that's like 21, 22 years old, and these motherfuckers making more money than me and you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it's just like, okay, maybe they had a little gateway, a little leeway, or maybe they said, man, let me know, let me sit as a kid, let me just ask my mom for this and see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? But that just comes with a parent letting their kids know, like, hey, this is what you got to do. This generation right now is gonna be fucked up. You know what I mean? It's because of one reason. The parents of the last generation didn't teach them the right way. Some taught them how to just go to work. Some taught them how to stay out the way, make your money, go to work, do the right thing, keep it legally. Some people just taught their kids, hey man, you can do what the fuck you want to do and ain't no consequence. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Everything is just played off about what people have done, like from
So
their parents. But they
yeah,
blame the parents, but you can't blame the parent. You can only blame the people you start hanging around with when you're not around your parents. That's where
yeah.
people get shit fucked up at.
So to summarize, the answer to the question will be that it's not your responsibility to set a good example, and
There you go.
you could just
My
do what you need to do.
responsibility is exactly. My responsibility is to fight, show you that you can make it, show you can fuck with anybody say. That's just to show you can make it. Don't never say never like Justin Bieber said. You feel
Yeah,
me? And
yeah.
that's true. Look at Justin Bieber. That nigga was like 12, 14 years old. Got me and this bitch dancing around and shit.
That's yeah.
You
That's
feel
wild.
me? So like,
Yeah,
never say never. And that's the message I just gave to everybody, even my contenders here. I even told Dana White, hey, boss man, never give up on me. Because I know I might fuck up, but eventually I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna get right.
yeah. You're getting right now. You have a big fight in 20 days. Huge fight. Can you tell me
Oh,
about that fight?
man, I'll be real with you, man. Zach, I respect him. I respect him for retaking the fight. We supposed to have ran it back in California when that wildfire was going on. I
Yeah,
got injured. Stupid ass fuck shit, blase. Then, everything else on top of it when I had to like get my pops ready, because he passed
yeah,
away, headstone.
Yeah.
I already told a lot of people this. I fought a lot of top level guys, even though they was getting kicked out the UFC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've been offered like share bullet. I've been offered top level guys. And I ain't been in this sport and been doing this for more than I've been in UFC about 3 years now. But this sport, let alone by 7 years now,
Yeah.
it's still learning. But all my fights have been hard. You know what I'm saying? I never had an easy fight. So going into this fight, knowing this is a big fight, no, this fight I'm going into is gonna let everybody know why I need to be here. I literally went decisions with all these fucking dudes, you know what I'm saying, that been here
Yeah.
before me. Like my last opponent, he fought Saint Pierre, you know what I mean? The Haitian dude that was in I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he fought killers, you know what I'm saying? And then I get to fight these killers, and the last dude I fought, he fought Sherry Bullet. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
it's like I'm fighting the good dudes, I'm fighting the bad dudes, I'm fighting the good dudes, but then at the same time, you're not fighting no slouch. You know what I mean? Like, even Dennis, that Russian motherfucker came forward, but he's the sweetest motherfucker off the goddamn mat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, real nice dude. But like, it's just my time, bro. It's just my time, cuz I feel it. Like, even though I got all this stuff going on, I feel it, bro. I just
Are you
feel it.
going in? Are you going with a specific game plan, or
Uh,
or just the
y-
overall like?
yes, I'm
Are
going with a
you gonna
game
share any of that
plan,
or
but
no?
it's a fight.
Can you share
Huh?
any of that or no?
Man, just know if you I ain't gonna share it, but put it like this. If you study a person and everything else, you'll know a person does only one technique really good. Okay? So you just gotta know how to counter that technique. So I know how to counter that technique.
Got it. Got it. Of course. So you do your homework.
Yes, yes, yes. I ain't gonna count. For the last couple fights I've been having, I did not do my homework. I just fought people.
Yeah.
Literally. Everybody I fought. We knew certain things that people gonna come for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We knew this. And that don't mean you can stop it. That's like a fucking bull. You know a bull coming straight forward. That don't mean you're gonna stop that motherfucker. You
Yeah.
just gotta know how to outsmart it and fight.
And you're right. You're actually very new in MMA because, guys, to put it into perspective, right? Sedriques' second pro fight was on Jorge Masvidal's first Game Bred Fighting Championship show. So this is very new, you know. But you've done pretty well. You've had seven fights or six
In the
in the
UFC,
UFC. In the
I
UFC.
think Michael made 7.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I think
All
Michael
right.
made 7. I counting Dana White contenders here, that'd be 7, but I think it's 6 total. Yeah, it's 6. I had 6 fights in the UFC.
That's the best show in the world, bro. Dana White's Contender Series.
Oh yeah, man. Trust me, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. My next fight, bro, I'm bringing it back like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you had a
people
quick
thought
finish
that
on that
dude
one.
that was fighting. Yeah, man, that dude was supposed to finish me. People had me as an underdog.
Of
Oh
course,
my
the
gosh, he hit me.
underdogs are wild on Contender Series, man. Hey, Cedricus, I heard you were 250. You were playing football.
Yeah, bro. I used to be like 250 playing semi-pro football, bro. I
What
went from
position
being
were you
a
playing at 250?
defensive end, wide receiver. Uh, yeah,
Cool,
like
cool.
it was really daddy weight, man. It was crazy, bro. Like I was like still like 250, 245, like outrunning cornerbacks and shit like this. So I know I still had the speed and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
I got I got tired quick as fuck though. That's when I
yeah.
knew I was like, all right, it's time to do something.
How's your diet? How's your diet looking in camp?
I eat what I want. Like when I make it to 185, it's nothing. I cut to 185 in like 2 days.
Oh shit! What do you walk around at, like 200?
Like 200, 205, 199, 198. Some days 195.
That's
That's whatever my
amazing.
body feel like.
That's amazing. But
I don't.
anyways, Cedricus, man,
I
thank
ain't
you
know
for
that.
your time, bro. I really appreciate you, bro.
Oh, man,
I
thank you,
I
bro.
know you're
Listen,
a
I'm
busy
talking to
man.
you,
You're in
bro.
camp. You're in camp. You're fighting September 13th, bro. Noche UFC. Guys, tune
Hey,
in. When this guy fights, it's
you
fun,
gotta
guys.
listen, guys. It's gonna be more than fun, my friend. It's gonna be a fiesta, okay? It's gonna be a fiesta. I want everybody in the crowd jumping around dancing because I'm trying to bring the right song to the crowd. It's gonna be a fiesta, you feel me? And I'll make sure when I knock them out, I'm telling everybody, man, just throw me the nachos in the ring because it's a wrap.
You have
Just throw me the nachos.
you have a bit of Hispanic in you, right?
Nah, man, I wish,
I'm
man. I
tripping, bro.
wish.
I'm tripping.
But
I'm
I'm
mixing
mostly
you up with somebody else.
cause like it's like I hang out with like a lot of like mixed race people. So like I kind of like, grab other people culture and be like, hey man, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Where'd you
I
grow
can't
up?
lie. Pensacola, Florida. So
Pensacola,
like,
Florida. Okay. Roy Jones
yeah,
Jr.
so like we're Roy Jones.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that's why it's also a big thing too for me, bro. Like I'm the very first UFC fighter from Pensacola. And
Yeah.
like, that's why I just trying to turn up on these boys, man. Because these boys, like I've been said, they've been introduced to martial arts. I've been introduced to fighting. So put this martial arts and the fighting together, let me rock out with. I promise you, I'm gonna have fun.
Guys, you heard it here first. Thank you for joining Never Made Weight, Sedriques Dumas. We wish you luck, my brother. September
Hey,
13th,
thank
Noche
you, bro.
UFC.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, y'all tune in the podcast, tune in to the interviews. Like my boy said, never made weight. Guess what? Y'all tap in with the boy.
I appreciate it.
Wearing a t-shirt that says never made. I believe him. I think he's telling the truth.